Afternoon Express, where we are celebrating all things food. And not only are we celebrating food, but we're coupling it with music as we do absolutely give our all. Dumi, I hope you're ready for World Music Day. And helping us do so is Chef Dumi.
I am getting ready, my friend, today. Thank you so much for having me in the kitchen. I'm warming up my vocal cords because it's World Music Day, and I hope that this dish that we're about to make goes platinum.
Ooh, I like that. And of course, our musical guest, because we cannot only be cooking here in the kitchen on World Music Day, is none other than Mandisi, a.k.a. Digital Sangoma. Now, you say you ate in the kitchen.
Yeah, I try.
You try.
Average, friend.
I think I am above average. I might surprise you. So
okay.
Let's see.
So we love to connect with our viewers every single day on the show, and this is how. We've got a social media question, and this is how it goes this Tuesday. Let's celebrate our sound this World Music Day. So who is your favorite South African artist of all time? Make sure you use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now let's get cooking. We're celebrating World Music Day, and this next dish was inspired by the song Lemon Tree. And we are about to upgrade your breakfast whilst we do so too, because we're using the very nostalgic Jungle tasty wheat porridge to make zesty lemon and poppy seed breakfast bars. These bars are a burst of flavor with a zing of lemon and a crunch of poppy seeds. Yummy.
Oh, yes. I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky, and all that I can see
it's just a
yellow lemon tree.
And I wonder. Now, what I wonder is what we need for this recipe. You see, Mzansi, not only are we celebrating World Music Day, but we are pairing each song with a dish. So whatever's on the menu today, we've coupled it with a song today. And Dumi, this is what it's all about.
Yes. So we've chosen lemon tree because of the ingredients that go into these bars that we're making. We're choosing a lemon and poppy seed variant. So that's why I think the lemon tree came to mind. So in this recipe, we've got an egg. These are our wet ingredients. So these are going to go in first. So I'm going to mix these up. We've got some eggs, some honey, and I'm going to go in with a bit of lemon juice. But I think, Mandisi, just whenever people are making music, there's got to be one element to your music that you always have to have, whether it's a chorus or a bass or this or that. What's that one thing whenever you create a song that you always have to have?
I think it's the bass.
It's the bass.
Can't go without the bass. There's a lot.
Okay, well, bass, yeah. I get you and I hear you. These bars that we're making are perfect as they are, but they do also need a little bit of something, which is the icing. So I'm going to need you to make the icing for us. You can get started on making that for us. It also uses the lemons, which are part of that lemon tree theme. So just some lemon juice and some icing. Mix those two babies together, and you can actually start doing your part while I mix up the rest of the ingredients.
Are you much of a breakfast person? Are you big on breakfast? I tend to skip breakfast.
Not really. I tend to skip breakfast too, so I eat in between, but like, yeah, so...
Yeah, well, I think that this is a dish here, Dumi, for people like Digital Sangoma and myself, who sometimes might not have the time to whip up breakfast from scratch. Is this something that we can freeze, put in the fridge, or do we leave it in a cupboard? What do we do?
What it does is that it merges what we absolutely love in Palisa, and this is the tasty wheat that I also grew up eating, Palisa. When we didn't have umtogo, or we didn't have maize meal or whatever, this was the perfect alternative because you could use it for umtogo, but like we're saying, you're not a breakfast person, so you wouldn't necessarily have it as a porridge, but you can definitely have it in this application that we're using now, whether you use it in bars. And the great thing is they also keep very well. Once you've baked them up, you could literally serve this or keep this for up to 3 to 4 days in an airtight container. So we're using our tasty wheat today, and it's going to give us not only the flavor, but it also gives us that textural element in it that we're putting here because it's got wheat semolina, and that's what we're going to be doing now. So I'm going to mix all of these up now. I'm actually going to add another scoop.
As you're adding that other scoop, I mean, for me, Jungle tasty wheat porridge has always been about convenience.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the only reason that probably makes people like us not breakfast people is just because we ain't got the time. I'm still gluing on my wig as I'm running out the house, chat. So how much more finding time to create something special? But this is something... Digital Sangoma's laughing at me. It's true. Listen, I'm open. This is a family show. We all a family. They can know my secrets. But this is something that is very, very convenient. So now it's time for you. Let's see how far this creativity can go. Can you please start decorating and let's see how you put the icing and smother it all on top of... Here's a spoon.
So good at this.
All on top of the bars. Yes, Dumi, on your side, how far?
I am practically done. So I've mixed our wet, our dry ingredients and everything here. And I see you guys are going into the decor. So you could literally just make one big slathering of the icing, or you could drizzle it. It's now being about creative. It's now you adding the base, basically, Mandisi.
Yes.
It's in your hands.
We are doing this.
Okay, whip it up, whip it up. I want to see the finished product, so keep going, Digital Sangoma. I mean, these bars can be stored in airtight containers, as Dumi has already mentioned, for 3 to 4 days. So make this recipe on a Sunday, and meal prep for your breakfast or snack as an alternative is basically sorted.
Basically sorted. And just a heads up, if you want to know how long these go into bake for, they're done. They're going into bake for about 10 to 15 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. It also depends on your oven, but we're setting them at 180 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes until they're solid. And then you do what
Just like that.
is doing right now.
Well, Digital Sangoma, you please chop that up, make them bars for us. And if you want some zest to add to your breakfast, then you can get the full recipe for these crunchy lemon and poppy seed bars on afternoonexpress.co.za. Plus, when you buy Jungle breakfast products, you stand a chance to win your share of 2 million rand. For all of the details on how you can enter, please do visit Jungle on Facebook or on Twitter. I wonder how. I wonder why. Just to know you told me about the blue, blue skies and all that I can see.
What's beta-glucan? Hello, do you know what beta-glucan is? What is beta-glucan? No one knows what beta-glucan is.
Beta-glucan is a natural fiber in jungle oats that helps lower cholesterol and keep hearts well.
Jungle, do life with heart.